Hi guys, and welcome to the submission video. As you can see, I'm here, but also Tom as well.
Hello.
That's basically because this submission video has been embargoed. We've had to basically stop it from going live for around about 20 days, unfortunately. And why is that, Tom?
Because we've got a new brand launching. Not just a new product, two new products, but a whole new brand. And that brand is called GradeFit.
So GradeFit is basically those semi-rigids that have been very, very difficult to acquire at the moment. And I think we've just both thought we need some semi-rigids in the UK. Even for us, it's very, very difficult to source them.
Exactly. We've also got sleeves for your PSA cards as well. We'll talk about those in a little while. But Connor, how is the best way to submit your cards to Graded Gem?
So the best way to submit to Graded Gem is quite simple. You basically put your card in a sleeve and then you get your semi-rigid and you put it in nice and simple. So there it is in all its glory. So these basically go straight off to PSA. There's no more touching them. If you're sending top loaders, we'd have to transfer them. It also makes pre-grading a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes, so we're actually going to have a offer running for anybody that submits using GradeFit. As you know, if you send to Graded Gem, you get pre-grades. Now, usually these come around the cut-off date. However, if you send in GradeFit with clear sleeves, then you get your pre-grades the same day that we receive your cards.
That's quite impressive, to be fair. That's going to take a lot of work for you, Tom, innit? So, yeah, these basically, we thought we'd just bring these to you guys. We're hoping that you like them. We know that there is the other product out there, but it's very, very difficult to acquire them at the moment. So that's also the reason why the submission videos have been embargoed. There'll be the Italia submission video out tomorrow as well. But otherwise, enjoy the one following up. And yeah, thanks very much.
Bye.
Hi guys, and welcome to the submission video. We are going to start off with Ryan. That is Ryan.cave2 on Instagram, so go check that out. We're going to start off with this beautiful looking Dragonite. We then have a Ditto from Fossil, a Moltres, a Zapdos, no Articuno this time around. We got the Flareon though, the Raichu, the Dark Gyarados pre-release, and the Ancient Mew. Thank you very much, Ryan, for your submission. Moving on to Tony. Tony has 15 cards this time around. Pot of Greed, a beautiful Ghost Rare Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Let's try and see if I can get some of the Ghost out of the rare. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon Ghost Rare. Another one again. We then have number 17 Lativian Dragon. I think that's how you say that. Who knows? Rainbow Neos. Really difficult to get these Ghost Rares out. But then, of course, we move on to the brand new set. We have Dracopult VMAX, the Malamar VMAX, Inteleon VMAX. I do love the Inteleon. Beautiful card. Dragonite EX from Evolutions, Mewtwo, Charizard, and the Charizard Holo. Seeing a lot of Evolutions this month. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Tony, for your submission. Bradley is up next. Bradley has got 4 cards. So you got the brand new starters there with Pikachu. Then have the Charizard V, couple of those. And of course, the big boy, the Charizard VMAX as well. Thank you very much, Bradley. Sophie now with 2 sports cards, in fact. So we have Genius, who's a Greek basketball player by the looks of it. And then Stephen Curry, of course. A very young-looking Stephen Curry at that. So thank you very much for your submission. Moving on to Tazz Gilles from Instagram. I absolutely love this. I don't think we've ever seen this come through the service before. This is a Poliwag staff card. It's got this epic reverse foil. Absolutely beautiful. Gotta say, I do really like that. We then have the Wiktoria staff card as well. Beautiful card with the XY Roaring Skies pre-release stamp, the XY Furious Fist. These are cards that you just don't get to see every day. The Dratini with the City Championships with a massive rainbow, again, staff. You then have the Heracross from Neo, Dark Machamp First Edition, Yammer from Neo 2, Blaine's Charizard, beautiful card, very popular, as is the Arcanine at this time. The Meganium, the 2 different variants. We then have the Misty's Tentacruel from Gym Heroes, Snorlax CD promo, the Lugia from Neo 1. We all know what's going on with the Neo Genesis First Edition, one of those, and also the Typhlosion, and the Kingdra to end it all. Thank you very much. That's Tazz Gilles on Instagram. Moving on to Joe now. That is Joe_Edgar_ number 88 on Instagram. So go check it out. We got this really cool signature card here. So this is Greg Glycern, this American football, of course. Flawless signature, or already authenticated, of course, as it's on the trading card. We then have the Charizard from base set. Really flashy Moltres reverse there from Legendary Collection. Then have the Articuno from Fossil. Espeon from Aquapolis, an absolutely beautiful card. Do love Espeon on the whole. Umbreon as well. Misty's Golduck from Gym Challenge, again, very, very popular. Gengar from Fossil. Blastoise base set. And a Venusaur base set as well. Beautiful, beautiful submission. Thank you very much, Joe. Moving on to Richard now. Richard has got 10 sports cards this time around. So we have Justin Verlander, tops. We have Ronald Acuna Jr., tops. We then, of course, have the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. New York Yankees, I think you are a fan of, Derek Jeter. And then, of course, we've got the man himself, Lionel Messi. So this is Donruss Optic cards. These are really cool, to be fair. I would definitely like to add some into my collection. We then have Miguel, who's a third baseman at the Yankees. This one's signed, authenticated, which is really cool. Then we have some American football to end it. Thank you very much for this really cool sports. Next, we're moving on to Daniel. That is Harlan35 on Instagram, so go check it out. We got Moody Charizard. Charizard reverse fold, this beautiful Mewtwo Prism. We got Mr. Fuji first edition from Fossil and the Digger. Loving this Gravery. Looks like it's escaping from somewhere. Who knows where. Victini now. We got the Shiggy, the Glutexco. The Slow Bro from Verse Series, a beautiful Pichu as well. Love this holo foil from Heart Gold Soul Silver. The Arcanine, the Gliscor flying away from Batman. We then have Dick from Baltimore Colts. Tom Brady, very famous American footballer. We got Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. I do love this with the red and the black. Now we move on to some GXs. We've got the Greninja and Soriark. Love the Venusaur with a shattered hollow effect. Absolutely beautiful. We then have the Pikachu Backstar promo. The Octorio, which is basically a pigeon. We then have the cake eating pancake thing. Really cool. The Pikachu Blackstar promo. War Turtle from base set 2. Charizard EX with Magmar and Flareon feating. And the beautiful Blastoise as well. Thank you very much. That's Harland35 on Instagram. Next up is Danny. Danny has submitted 20 cards this time around. We have the Chansey from base set, the Clefairy from base set. We then have the Gyarados as well. Of course, the Machamp first edition, the Raichu, the Venusaur, the Zapdos. Now we're moving on to Jungle, of course, with the Flareon, the Pidgeot, Fossil Articuno, Dragonite as well. What a beautiful holofoil that is. We have the Haunter, Lapras, Moltres, Raichu, and of course now we move on to some more sports cards. They seem to be ever more popular at the moment. We have the Jarrett Stidham, the Daniel Jones, Jordan Love, J.K. Dobbins, and this really cool optic holo actually. So Danny, thank you very much for choosing Graded Gem to submit your cards. Tyson or Yugi and Stuff to Sell is up next. We have Charizard GXs. We've got a few of those, I believe. SM211s. I know Tom used to be a big fan of these. From the Hidden Fates tins. Really nice promos. Those tins are so expensive. We then have the Blue Eyes Ghost Rares, 2 of those. The Lugia from Neo 1. We then have this big dragon, Korean or Japanese, either way. Ampharos First Edition, Neo Genesis, and the Azumarill. Then I have a Magikarp, Staryu, and Rattata. Really do love the stickers, personally. I'm a big fan of them. The Meowth and the Squirtle. These are so difficult as well to grade. So they come out pack fresh already with lots of whitening and problems. See very, very few Gem Mint 10s coming back from PSA. Charmander doing this weird thing. Dominoes, I guess. I don't know. Very odd. Coughing. Pikachu in attack mode, Charmander yet again. Then we got the whole crew chilling out together. Charmander blowing up Team Rocket. And the Mankeys about to swing from the trees. Beautiful cards there. That is Yugi and Stuff to Sell on Instagram. Jonathon is up next just with the one card. It is Drew Lock. Really nice card. Obviously an American football card from Donruss Optics. So thank you very much, Jonathon. Moving on to Martin now. So Martin has 29 of the sports cards. I think they are mainly basketball, so we've got a bit of Trae Young now. So these are Panini Prisms. Panini Prism Luka Doncic. That's obviously someone we used to submit a lot. Still do submit a lot of, to be fair. Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm Alexander from Los Angeles Clippers. We then have these really cool red as well. Pete Alonso, Luka Doncic yet again. This guy must be something special. He's almost on every single basketball trading card there is. LeBron James, a couple of those. Jaren Jackson Jr. Lovely, like red prism there now. Alexander again. Another one. We got this Revolution. which has a lot of glitter in it, actually, to be fair. A couple of those, and we've got these as well. So thank you very much, Martin. Ryan is up next, and that's TCG_authority on Instagram. Go and check it out, because he's a really cool guy as well. We have the Sabrina's Gengar, the Typhlosion, Mega Neum. I believe in this submission we're going to see quite a lot of the Japanese holos, which, you know, have been increasing in price quite a bit recently. We got the Brock's Ninetales. I love the Kingdra. I love the holo arts which aren't in the English set. So you got the Kingdra, the Beedrill, and other ones like that. Lieutenant Surge's first edition. You got the Dark Ampharos as well. Dragonite, Japanese fossil. Rayquaza C, level X, Dark Tyranitar. We then got some more modern stuff now. So we got the Mega Venusaur EX, Lucamine now. We got the Rocket's Trap, Typhlosion yet again with the Feraligatr and the Mega Neum. Light Arcanine, what a card. I absolutely love this guy. Brilliant Holo 4, obviously my favourite card personally. We have the Zapdos, Supreme Victors, that means you get an extra 5 seconds in the video. Kabutops Neo 2, and the Smeargle, and the Beedrill, and the Forretress as well. Porygon 2 from Neo 3. Articuno, Butterfree again, one of those exclusive holos that they only got in Japan, and we didn't. The Raichu, Slowking first edition from Neo, and the Feraligatr. We are not done yet, though. So Ryan has sent in a huge stack of cards. So we got the Raikou again, the Typhlosion, like Togetic. It just makes sense at the moment to be submitting a lot of these cards if you just have them lying around. You know, a lot of these cards not long ago were, you know, £10 or less easily in mint condition. And nowadays they are going for considerably more than that. Then have a Lieutenant Surge's Fearow first edition, Erica's Vileplume, Dark Alakazam first edition. We've got the Marnie from the brand new Sword and Shield set. We then have Charizard Evolutions Holo. So difficult to get the 10 on. I don't know why, but it really is. PSA just don't like giving them out for whatever reason. Another one of those exclusive holos. This time it is the Starmie from Neo 3. We then have the Light Togetic, the Miracle Energy. We have the Hitmonchan from CP6. Dark Charizard from Japanese Team Rocket. Then I have a Monsters Collection Flareon. Pikachu from Jungle. How from Guardians Rising, a Muck from Fossil, Ampharos, Steelix EX from Steam Siege. It's not bad looking, is it? That's pretty nifty. Mega Sceptile EX yet again. First edition Alakazam. Wow, hello, looking forward to seeing that come back. We've got Dark Houndoom pre-release, Ancient Mew, Armored Mewtwo, Blaine's Arcanine, Ampharos from Neo 3, Pidgeot from Jungle. What else do we have? We have the Aerodactyl as well, the Blissey, and the Mewtwo GX from Shining Legends. That's TCG_authority on Instagram. Go check it out. Moving on to Mateusz, so that is Gem Mint Boy on Instagram, so go and check him out. Really cool guy. This Topps Chrome Charizard is a beauty. The Blaine's Charizard from Gym Challenge. Then I have the Dark Charizard first edition and the Blaine's Charizard yet again. Lovely Topps Charizard, a big Charizard fan is Mateusz. And we have the Mew, Korokoro, and this beautiful EX Dragon Charizard. A very underrated Charizard in my opinion. That's Gem Mint Boy on Instagram. Go check it out. Next up is Ryan. That is the Majestic Entei on Instagram. So go check him out. Really cool dude. I actually believe it's the first time you're using graded gems. So thank you for trusting us with such a massive submission for your first time. Got an amazing collection as well. Base set, first edition, absolutely everywhere. His Instagram definitely deserves a lot more followers. So go and check it out, please. We then have the Dark Weezing, the Lady Bass. These are Team Rocket returns, of course, in Japanese. Dark Weezing, the Dark Arbok from Team Rocket. Snorlax, just the little wave. The Wigglytuff, Pidgeot, Vaporeon, Flareon, Victreebel yet again. Then I have the Venomoth, Dragonite from Fossil, Hitmonlee, the Gengar, Raichu. So many of these cards. A lot of Japanese holos going off at the moment. I think a lot of people might switch to collecting them, especially the PSA 10s, because I think the WotC stuff is going to become, harder and harder to acquire, basically, and it's just going to be a higher and higher price. That seems to be the trend that's going on at the moment. The Gengar, the Haunter, Zapdos, Magneton, Raichu, again, you do love that Raichu, Articuno, Lapras, Moltres, and Muk. Another stack now from the Majestic Entei on Instagram. Again, more of these beautiful Raichus. The Muk as well. The Mew, of course, we saw this in English as a WotC Black Star promo. Non-holo and the holo. We then have the Lapras, Kabutops. Few of those. Hitmonlee as well from Fossil. I think with Fossil, some of the colours, are not great. Like the Gengar and the Haunter looks good. But I think some of the other background colours aren't the strongest. Haunter again. We then have Dragonite. Look at that. What's that? 4 of those. Beautiful. Ditto. Ditto again. A few Dittos. Articuno. Aerodactyl. Hitmonchan from base. Jolteon from jungle. Forretress first edition Neo Discovery. Blastoise. And then look at these. We have Shadowless, Venusaur, and Charizard. And Blastoise. Maybe that should be the thumbnail. Maybe we'll try and get that in. There we go. Those 3 stellar cards. Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur. We have the Espeon, the Umbreon, the Jolteon, and the Flareon. Thank you very much, Ryan. Top submission. And yeah, go and check out that Instagram, Majestic Entei. Moving on to Andrew. Andrew has 11 cards this time around. So we start off with some Yu-Gi-Oh! Elemental Hero, Flare Neos, Red Eyes, Darkness Metal Dragon, Red Eyes B-Dot Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, of course. Very, very popular card, as is the Obelisk and the Slifer. We have Broly Explosive Wrath, and then, of course, we have these 3. We got the Charmander, Charmeleon, and the big boy Charizard himself. So thank you very much for sending in your submission with Graded Gem. Robert is up next with 9 cards. So we're going to have got Giovanni's Exile, the Pidgeot from Jungle, the Froakie from Hidden Fates, Brock's Grit from Team Up, Whitney with all the love hearts, Moltres Zapdos, and Articuno GX Stained Glass promo. Do love that one. Jesse and James, and of course the Charizard from Radiant Collection. Thank you very much for using Graded Gem. Christov is up next with 10 cards. We're going to start off with the Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions, Rayquaza GX from the Hidden Fates promo, Shining Noctowl first edition from Neo Destiny, beautiful card, Scizor GX, a Golem Crystal, a Ho-Oh Crystal reverse, Drapion Level X, a Crawdaunt from EX Dragon, Mewtwo GX, and the Charizard as well from Expedition. So a real mixed pack submission there from Christov. So thank you very much for using Graded Gem. Eleanor is up next. We have Giovanni's Exile, Ampharos Prime, always love the primes. And of course, we actually have some Magic the Gathering here from Eleanor. Capricornian, what is that? It's like a mega goat, isn't it? Maybe that's what they could have called the card. Dubwool, Arceus Dialga, Palkia. You have a Cinderace V, Dubwool V, Glowstone Recluse, Zodiac Goat. Just that's the card, guys. Sprite Dragon, Bodybuilding Dumbbells. Yes, I definitely need to start using those. Giovanni's Meow from Gym Challenge, Noivern GX, Mew SM215, and the Mew Reverse from Evolutions. That is a beautiful one. We then have another Mew just going through space by the looks of it. Second place League Championship, Unpredictable Cyclone. I don't actually know of a predictable Cyclone. But, I mean, if you know one, then let me know. Houndoom Prime. Do love the Primes. Always good to see them come through. Mega Skeptile EX. Cinderace VMAX. Kahira the Orphan Guard. Then just Goat. Creature Goat. What's this for? Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. That would look amazing encapsulated, to be fair. And then we have the Thriving Ibex. Another Goat. So thank you very much, Eleanor, for your goatee submission. Now moving on to Wiktoria, who's actually sent in 11 cards. And these are very, very high quality cards. We're only going to show 10 on video because one of them might be quite controversial is the word I'll use. We have Celebi Gold Star, Alakazam Gold Star, Regice Gold Star. We then have this beautiful, look at that, Porygon. Lovely, Metagross Gold Star, Registeel Gold Star, Pikachu, yes, you got it, Gold Star. The lovely shiny Magikarp, and then look at this as well. Wow. We have some stunning, stunning cards there. So thank you very much for trusting Graded Gem with these beauties. Sam is up next, and Sam has sent in the free cards. We have the... Is that banned? I don't know if the Jinx is banned. It wasn't in Neo Revelation. The arcade game, and of course the Mew Mew Milk, which is definitely banned. So thank you very much, Sam, for your free cards. Wayne is up next, and Wayne has sent in Wrestling Mania cards. Action-packed. How cool are these? These are just like the action flips, but wrestling. So you got the lenticular action going on there. Again, with this one, I must admit, I'm not huge into wrestling. I don't know much about it. I know that's Hulk Hogan. Thank goodness I got that right. Tom does watch a little bit of it, though, so maybe he should have done this particular one. But yeah, these are really cool from back in the day. Big guy about to kill him by the looks of it. And then another big guy, Yakunza, I think that's what that says. WrestleMania. Banzai Splash is the trademark finisher. So that's World Wrestling Federation Panini. So thank you very much for sending something in different, Wayne. Moving on to Will. That is Will_Morris236 on Instagram. We got the God of War EX. Beautiful Bede there. Oh, they do look stunning on camera, don't they? Cynthia, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX, the Altaria GX, the Solgaleo and Lulana from Cosmic Eclipse, Zacian V, Pikachu again. I'm surprised actually we haven't seen more of those this month, and I know we've had quite a few. I know that sounds silly. Alolan Ninetales from Guardians Rising. Then we got the Armored Mewtwo, which is a really cool promo, isn't it? The Magnemite, Pikachu, and the Mewtwo from Detective Pikachu as well. Thank you very much. That's Mil_Morris236 on Instagram. David is up next with 10 cards. We're starting off with the Ancient Mew, Celebi and Venusaur GX. I don't know what Celebi's doing there, to be fair. Gyarados EX with the Manaphy in as well. Do love this card. And the Greninja, of course. Charizard Team Up pre-release. Moltres Black Star promo. Zapdos. And let me guess, Articuno. Yes, there we go. The Seadra. Look at that. I love how that shines on the camera. Reverse Legendary. Suicune pre-release. Obviously from Lost Thunder. And the Shining Ho-Ho as well. Thank you very much for your submission. Next up is Matthew or UGH.Bionic on Instagram. So go check it out. It's just this beautiful Mega Charizard EX from Evolution. So thank you very much for submitting with Graded Gem. Moving on to Stewart now. Stewart has 50 cards, including this beautiful Power Plant Gold Rare. We've got the Moltres Zapdos and then the Inteleon V. Really do like it. The Gengar First Edition Fossil. Meowth Game Boy promo there. Aerodactyl. This is the pre-release. So you have a pre-release there if you can see that. Then we have the pre-release Dark Gyarados, Venusaur Black Star promo, Venusaur Shadowless, which is a really cool card to be fair. We then have the Blastoise from base. I think we've got a few of those going in. Can't really lose with base set or any of the Watsy at the moment, can you? Then we have the two Mews, one of the Japanese, some of the Ancient Mew promos, Shining Steelix, Shining Kabutops, which looks really faded, doesn't it? Really faded. We'll see how they grade that, to be fair. Shining Tyranitar, Shining Magikarp, Shining Magikarp again, Venusaur base, Blastoise base, Typhlosion from 17, and the first edition. Loads and loads of these coming in at the moment. Then we've got the Japanese. We then have the Alakazam from base, the Gyarados, really cool cards. Mewtwo with a really thick border to the left-hand side. Charizard level X, Blange Charizard, Charizard from Evolutions, Charizard base. Few of those, I believe. Again, Charizard base is just one of those you can't really lose on. Wow, incredible. Absolutely incredible there. And the Dark Charizards. Yes, so it looks like you've got a winner of a submission there. So thank you very much for using Graded Gem. Charlie is up next with 12 cards. We have the Machamp First Edition, the Togetic Neo Genesis First Edition, and the Skarmory, Cypher EX Ruby and Sapphire, Kabutops from Sandstorm, and Lapras EX from Ruby and Sapphire, Kabutops from Neo Discovery, Light Arcanine. You're always going to get an extra 5 seconds on the video for that, Charlie. Dark Charizard First Edition, beautiful. I really do like how the flames like engulf around Charizard here. It's a beautiful one. Charizard base set 2, and of course the Shining Magikarp. So thank you very much, Charlie. Up next is someone who's been submitting with the service since it was formed, in effect. So that is Brad. So thank you very much, Brad, for continually using the service to this day. The Milo looks really cool, doesn't it, with all that glitter. The Charizard pre-release, the Shibabui's Pikachu, Graffiti, Copperjar VMAX, Grumpy Charizard, as they should be called. So more of these Pikachu promos. We've got the Mewtwo GX, CP6. CP6 and Evolutions is definitely something that we're seeing more and more of at the moment. Gyarados GX, Erica's Venusaur, Dark Typhlosion, Dark Domfam, Tyranitar, Koga's Ditto, Hitmontop. Again, more of these Japanese holofoils. The Rocket's Mewtwo. So many of them. Dark Crobat from Neo 4, Dark Tyranitar, the Miracle Energy. I think if you're a Pokemon card collector and you just had some, like, lying about, you're definitely submitting them at this moment in time. The Jumpluff, the Rayquaza GX, so you've got the Japanese and the normal. A couple more of those. Beautiful promo with Solgaleo and Lulana in, Stonjourner V, Pikachu Munch, Shibuya's Pikachu yet again, Umbreon GX, Ultra Shiny, and of course this Latias. Thank you very much, Brad, as usual. Moving on to James now. James is a bit of a football fanatic by the looks of it. We've got Richarlison. We've got Havertz. At least with football, unlike baseball, basketball, and, American football, at least I know who these players are. So we have Karl Havertz there, Jadon Sancho. Obviously, very, very popular in England at the moment. Marcus Rashford. Harry Kane. So we've got some English. Oh, so Verratti has actually signed that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And Dolberg from Denmark, Road to France, Mewis, Alphonso Davies, Timo Werner, Vickers, Luka Modric. Then we have Kylian Mbappe, of course, very, very popular player at the moment. He's potentially going to be the next Messi or Ronaldo. I mean, if he's not already there, to be fair, basically won the World Cup by himself. We got Mbappe there yet again. Those are in his Monaco days. Jadon Sancho, Thorgan Hazard, obviously the less famous Hazard of the two. Max Aarons now from Norwich, which I did find a bit odd. I don't know why. Maybe you're a Norwich fan, who knows. Raheem Sterling, Adama Traore, very good player from Wolves. Ansu Fati, again, potentially could be a superstar of the future. I guess it's now the time to grade these cards. Kylian Mbappe now. So this was actually at the World Cup. So we've got Panini Instance. What have we got here? We've got Zion Williamson, Obsidian Todd Cantwell from Norwich. I guess you might just be a Norwich fan. Messi, obviously back in his old days. Look at that. Or young days, I guess. I guess that's the right way of putting it. Again, more Messi. Sergio Aguero. How old is he there? Young lad there, isn't he? And then we got... Who's this? I don't actually know who that player is. That's a bit annoying. Again, don't know these players as well. But really, really old these, aren't they? So from Benfica. Oh, we've got Van Basten. Van Basten again. Very famous player. Played for AC Milan. Well, I mean, I can tell that because that's on the card. How very nice. Thierry Henry, obviously huge player for Monaco and Arsenal. Bobby Charlton. Wow. Obviously not a photograph, that one. We then do have some basketball, actually. So this is where my knowledge goes. But then we move back onto Johan Cruyff. Obviously very famous for the Cruyff turn. Very, very popular player, as is Lionel Messi. And we've got some of those prisms. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, as well. Ronaldo versus Messi. And Neymar, of course, from Brazil. Who else we got here? Victor Osimhen. I don't actually know who that is. Plays for Lille. Luka Doncic. Nico Schultz. And Kubu as well. Anyway, thank you very much, James, for that really cool football submission. Now moving on to Pokemon related on Instagram. Go check it out. They've got some really cool stuff on their Instagram, to be fair. Loads of old school booster boxes and stuff like that. So we're going to have the Poncho cards, the Mega Charizard, the Luigi, Mario, of course, the full art. Beautiful promo now with the lightning bolts coming out of Pikachu. More Pikachu promos. They're so popular, aren't they? And they just don't lose popularity as time goes on. Fireworks Pikachu. Bulbasaur. Pikachu Rumble with the Magikarp as well. Pikachu and Zekrom GX. And another Shibuya's Pikachu. I think that card's going to be so popular going on through the years. Pikachu Reverse. Pikachu Munch. Hidden Fates Charizards now. Oh, wow. We have a quadruple threat there. Very cool. Charizard from base, Reshiram and Charizard, Reshiram and Brexen, Mega Charizard EX, Mewtwo GX from Hidden Fates, a few of those. Charizard GX SM211, Magikarp and Wailord. The three very cute baby Pokemon. 4 cards now from Pokemon related. We have the Mewtwo and Mew GX, the Ancient Mew, the Reshizard yet again GX, Zacian V looking very cool. Birthday Pikachu promo, Lugia from Neo 1, Tyranitar from Neo Discovery, Ancient Mew, Shining Arceus from Shining Legends, Lugia Legend card now, very cool. Dark Gyarados from Team Rocket, Dark Dragonite, Dark Blastoise, Zapdos from Aquapolis, Jolteon from Skyridge, Dragonite EX from Dragon Frontiers, Ninetales EX from Hidden Legends, Blastoise Crystal Guardians, Dark Slowbro, Dark Dugtriosus, some more. Jirachi EX and Crystal Guardians. Not a card we see a lot of. Neither is this Zapdos EX, Regirock EX, and Jolteon EX as well. Then we move on to the next little stat, which is the Pikachu. Pikachu again, and the Ancient Mew. So this is actually the Nintendo era, as you can tell. You can see a lot more sparkle there. Then we got another little stack here, which is the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX, and the Alolan Ninetales GX. And the last stack is inclusive of this Feraligatr first edition, which is a beautiful card. Metal Energy, couple of those actually, so a very difficult card to grade on, any grade over an 8 really. Blastoise EX Crystal Guardians Reverse, Rocket's Moltres, Blastoise Base Set 2, Mischievous from Neo Revelation, Zapdos EX, and the Togetic first edition. Thank you very much. That's Pokemon related on Instagram. Laurent is up next, or Graded Gengar. So Graded Gengar does do like a little bit of an unofficial service for those guys in Belgium who aren't entirely sure on how to submit via PSA. So just drop them a message if you don't want to send directly to us and you are from Belgium. So we've got the Shining Gyarados, the Shining Magikarp, Shining Charizard, Shining Raichu. So some stunning cards there. Then move on to Ash's versus Team Rocket, the Meowth, the Wobbuffet. Ash looking very happy with himself. Pikachu playing around there. Pikachu GX. And, of course, the Mimikyu GX. Tauros pulling Ash and Pikachu around. We then have the Poncho wearing EVs. Really cool, to be fair. It's a bit odd. Why, as an EV, why would you wear the different ponchos when you can just evolve into them? Who knows? We then have the different Boss Pikachus. Japanese promos, which are really, really cool, to be fair. I like this one. Looks very, very menacing. Team Aqua, Machamp Blackstar promo, the Magmar, Mischievous, Eevee Hollow, Entei Reverse, Ancient Mew. Then I have the Charizard VMAX, Charizard V, couple of those, Blaziken EX from Crystal Guardians, the Toys R Us Reverse Charmander, Exploit EX, Skarmory EX, and Vaporeon EX. Thank you very much at Graded Gengar. Moving on to some of the submitters who have sent with Laurent. This is Thomas, and that is Topson Zard on Instagram. So go check it out. It's just one of these Dragon Ball Z cards. That's probably the right way to show it off, isn't it? So yeah, thank you very much, Thomas, for sending in. Apologies if I get any of these pronunciations wrong, but we have Dries here. So we've got Shibuya's Pikachu. We then have another Pikachu promo. This lovely one with the afro. And, of course, Pikachu waving with, I think it's a hot air balloon in the background. But anyway, yes, thank you very much. Glenn now with a Lugia First Edition, Pichu First Edition from Neogena, Chansey, Dragonite EX, Rayquaza EX from Dragon Frontiers, a Muck EX, Golem, and a Typhlosion First Edition Neo Genesis. Giles up next, so we got the Rocket's Trap, Vaporeon, Jumpler First Edition, Slowking First Edition, Cypher EX, Rocket Cypher EX, and the Umbreon 2. Jay now, so Jay has got again the Afro Pikachu, few of those, the Pikachu again. Pikachu promos seem to be a big deal, don't they? More of these, and the Sailor's Pikachu are looking very happy, and these two as well, Submarines. Jordy is the last submitter of this video. So then we have, obviously Jordy has also sent in with Graded Gengar like the rest before this. So thank you very much, Laurent, for hosting the service in Belgium. The Charizard EX, the Reshiram, the Shining Noctowl, the Charizard Base, Lugia from Neo Genesis, Typhlosion, Lugia First Edition as well, and a Shining Mewtwo. Some two very cool looking cards to end the video on. So thanks guys for sending in all these cards. Really, really cool cards to be in the all, and a really good mix of WotC, new stuff, and even a load of football as well. So thanks guys, I know this is going to be a massive video. So if you did get this far, you should just be subscribed, shouldn't you?